Dun 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 dun. Technology and You, the show where we help you cope in today's ever-increasing technological world.
First, we have little Timmy and his dad, Tom. Timmy is addicted to his video games. Tom, why is this such a problem?
Well, when it first started out, it kind of helped me out for a distraction for him. I could start to get some work done more easily, but as time went on, he kept playing it more and more. He plays it before school, or in the car, on the way to school. He plays it when he comes home from school, goes straight to his room. Sometimes he even brings it to the dinner table. He tends to stay up late at night to play it. It's really just getting out of hand at this point.
So what kind of effect does this have on his social life? Or yours for that matter?
Well, he doesn't have very many friends. I think he gets picked on in school a little bit for it. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm kind of embarrassed to take him out because he's always in his little game world there.
So Timmy, I hear you like to play video games.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite game?
Batman.
Okay. Does he ever play outside instead of playing his games?
No, not really.
And he doesn't have any friends he can play with?
A few, but they just play video games together, nothing productive.
Well, Timmy, do you think you could stop playing your game long enough to go to Disney World?
Yes.
Well, okay. I guess you're going to Disney World. And he can take a friend to Disney World and y'all be staying for 2 weeks. And I hear he likes the beach. So
Get that game away from him.
maybe that won't be too big of a problem. And Tom, and in order to improve this problem at home after Disney World, I think you should set some boundaries. If he has multiple game systems, pick a different one each week, limit which ones he can play, allow him to play for only a certain amount of time each day, and take the game away when time's up so that he can't sneak it from you. You should also reward him or punishing him by giving him more time or less time depending on what he did. Also, rather than let him get bored at home, give him things to do. Go on bike rides after dinner, have a movie or game night, and invite a friend over. If he has more time with you or friends, he'll spend less time on his game. I hope we gave you some things to think about, and that will hopefully help out you and Timmy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll be back after these messages.
Gloom toothpaste reduces cavities by reducing your teeth.
I think everyone would agree that Facebook has practically taken over our society. Do you post pictures on Facebook of you and your friends out having a good time? Do you think about who might see them before you post them? You may want to start considering this before you post stuff on the internet. In a study done in August of 2009, more than 45% of employers admit to checking a person's Facebook or other social networking profile before hiring them. That percentage more than doubled from the study done in 2008. Our next guest is Cassie, a young lady who went out for a job interview and got a little different news than she expected. Cassie, tell us a bit about your recent job interview.
Well, this was my first interview since I graduated from college, and I really thought it was a great company and that the interview went wonderful, and I really expected to get the position. I went in for a follow-up interview, and once I got there, he gave me some slightly different news.
And what was that?
Well, he said after further evaluation and checking on my social networking sites, they looked through my Facebook page and found pictures from while I was still in college of me partying with my friends and just having what I thought was fun.
Did you expect that at all when you went in?
No, I never expected that they would look at my Facebook page. And I never thought it would be a problem that they, that I posted pictures on my Facebook page of me and my friends while we were, just having fun at a party.
Most people don't think about it. I understand that we have a few of these pictures here today. Would you mind if we showed a few of them?
No, not at all.
I can see that was really hard for you to watch given the circumstances, but after hearing your story, I've really started researching this issue because I think it is an issue for young people, and it's an issue that most people don't even know exists. So I'd like to share some tips that may help in this situation or completely avoid it altogether. The first thing you could do is adjust your privacy settings. Make sure you know who can see what you post. If an employer tries to view your profile and it's private, they won't be able to see it. Therefore, they will be left with a professional opinion from your interview. Secondly, if you still want people other than friends to be able to view your profile, just clean it up a little bit. Take the stuff off that you think could be questionable, and you won't have much of an issue. To help you know what to clean up, I've found some top turnoffs to employers. These are references to drug abuse, extreme or intolerant views such as racism or sexism, criminal activity, evidence of excessive alcohol consumption, inappropriate pictures, foul language, links to unsuitable websites, crude jokes, silly email addresses, and memberships of pointless or silly groups. Number 3, keep your profile clean. If your profile is kept clean, you won't have anything to worry about, and you won't be surprised when you miss out on an opportunity like this.
I think these are great tips and things that everyone should know, especially college graduates that are going out for the first time on their job interviews to start their careers, so that they won't be embarrassed like I was, and won't have to realize that posting these pictures do really impact the rest of your life.
Because of your story, many people are going to think about what they're putting up on the internet before they do it, and this will keep them from making the same mistake. So thank you for coming and sharing your story.
Thanks for having me.
Technology and You, brought to you by these messages. Use Arm Makeup. It makes you less ugly, and if you have a huge tattoo on your face, it might cover it up.
This is James and Miss Baker. Both share the same kind of problem. Both of them have found themselves in a world full of technology they have no idea how to use. Both are older. James is in need of a job, and Miss Baker is in need of, basic computer knowledge. With more than 50% of older people out of work, this is a very common problem. So James, why don't you tell us a little bit about your fight with technology?
Well, I used to own my own construction business, but since this economy went down here, so did my business, and I'm just trying to find a way to get my business back up.
What about you, Miss Baker?
Well, my sweet old Luther died about 20 years ago and I was 92, and since then my sweet grandchildren, they just keep growing up so fast and I can't keep up with them. These old legs aren't what they used to be.
That's why I use my cane.
Oh, me too, Sonny. I just feel if I could contact them over the internet, that'd be easier.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier. Do you know how to email?
What?
Email?
Email? Do you know email?
Not really, but I think, did she say email?
Email.
No.
Okay, this is obviously a big problem for both of them. So James, we've set you up in some local classes in your area, and we want to help you get your business up and running and teach you a little bit of just basic computer knowledge. And Miss Baker, we've also set you up in local classes, and we just want you to learn how to turn on the machine.
Me too. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I hope you can finally learn how to email and use Facebook.
I'll let you know.
You'll
I'll
have
send
to
you
Facebook
an email.
me.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Do any of you find yourself in this situation? Try looking into beginner computer courses in your area. Many local libraries offer free courses. There are tons of books out there that can help you better understand computers and how to use them. If you're having trouble with certain programs, try the online tech support. These tips are easy and free, and anyone could do it. If you're older, work on your skills and don't give up. Many employers like to hire older people because older people tend to be more loyal.